Hello everybody. It's the end of the day. It's Friday though. I did my video on Friday like I always do. So it's time for the update. I knew this week wasn't going to be a huge weight loss week for me because last week I dropped essentially 5 pounds, and this week I got on the Wii Fit this morning and I had lost 1.5 pounds. But that's okay. It's all going down. It all balances out. And I'm feeling smaller. I really am. So that almost, outweighs the actual number in my head. People are noticing. My boyfriend's noticing that I'm getting like narrower, and every week this chin thing gets a little smaller. My face is really thinning out. I'm excited about that. Sorry, I'm really tired. We had a really busy day. I cut some hair. I did my boyfriend's hair. I did my best friend's hair, who did my hair. He came back for another trim. And had the kids today. I had my son's friend came over to play and see the new house, so he was here. It was just a really busy day, so I'm kind of wiped out, which is why I didn't get to make my video until now. Not a whole lot happened this past week. Oh, I am also just kind of not feeling very well tonight. I sort of have this kind of gassy stomach feeling. I didn't really eat anything that could have done that though, so I'm not quite sure what it is. Sort of like intestinal, not in my stomach, but more down in my intestines. Kind of just like gas pains. It's kind of what I have. So I just had a glass of milk for dinner instead of actual food. I did eat a bunch of watermelon earlier before I started having stomach issues, so I don't think watermelon would do that though. I don't know. There's a question. I don't actually weigh or measure out watermelon because I figure it's like all water, and I can't really hurt myself with it. Do any of you measure watermelon or fruits that have high water content? Just curious. What else? Oh, I finally got my ID bracelet engraved. I got this in Mexico. It was the one thing that I wanted to splurge and buy for myself while I was in Mexico. I wanted a nice piece of silver jewelry that looked really nice, so I didn't have to wear one of those tacky, stainless steel ID bracelets with the big red, you know, hi, I have medical issues kind of thing on it. So anyway, you probably can't see it, but they engraved my name, and they actually could engrave the little medical symbol on it. So it's pretty on my silver. And then on the back, my bracelet, says gastric bypass, April '09. So the month and the year I had it done. No NSAIDs and no blind NG tube. So for any of you that are having the surgery, if you're thinking about getting a bracelet or a necklace done, it's a really good idea. You should wear one on you always, because if you're ever, heaven forbid, in an accident or something happens to you, then the paramedics are going to know that they can't just shove a tube down your throat, because they're going to puncture your stomach. That's not a good thing. And you can't have the NSAIDs. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's anti-inflammatory drugs. Not entirely sure on that one, but I know we're supposed to have that on these. So what else? I didn't really eat any new foods this week that I haven't tried before. I did actually throw up probably a couple times this week because I ate too fast. But it was always something that I'd had before that had done fine with, and I knew when I was eating it that I was eating it too fast, but I was really hungry and I was really busy and I had to get something in my stomach, and it just didn't stay in there. So there's a question for you guys too. How do you deal with that if you're really busy? You've got a million things going on at once. You're at that point where you're super hungry, and you got to eat something before you start feeling not well. How do you slow down and eat it really slow so you don't throw it up? I guess that's the one thing that I'm having a hard time with, because I'm tolerating all the foods. I just eat them too fast half the time, and sometimes it comes back up. So Water consumption is going good. I'm getting lots of fluids in because I found things that I actually like to drink. I like the little single serving ocean spray cranberry juice little mixes. They come in those little packets. I dump it in the water bottle. I drink lots of those, and I drink lots of Lipton green tea. I think it's peach mango flavored green tea. Comes in the same little packets. Those are my favorite. I need to get some more because I just ran out. Those are really good. I've also been eating a lot of that Stonewall's wild vegan jerky that I showed you guys that one time. Love that stuff. It's like packed full of protein, and one of those little bags is like 1.5 ounces. So I eat the whole bag like for lunch or something in the middle of the day. And it takes forever to eat it because you kind of get to chew on it, which is nice. And it tastes really good, and it's like totally filling 1.5 ounces of nice, healthy, vegan, low-fat protein. I think it's like 14 grams of protein per serving or something like that. So Stonewall's, there's mild flavor, there's wild flavor. I like the spicy one, so I go for the wild. So I've been eating a lot of that. I've also been doing some of those little mini Lunchables in the little containers that has just crackers, cheese, and like turkey. And then I eat like a half of one of those little containers for a meal. And it usually adds like some spicy mustard to it, which is really good, that I like. What else? When I've been craving a treat, I've been eating fat-free, sugar-free fudgesicles. Those are really good. I think that's it. I don't want to bore you guys with all the gory details because there's not many this week. It was kind of just a boring week. We've just been really busy, honestly, like unpacking still and getting the house put together, and I'm like always tired because we're always busy. Tomorrow my son and I are going to go pick him up his very own pet. We have decided as a family that he's old enough, he's 9 years old, and that he can have his own pet, that he's capable of taking care of it on his own. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, he's getting a Pacific parrotlet. It's a little blue parrot. It's about this big, about that big, and it's just a little bigger than a parakeet, but they're super smart. They can talk, they can do all kinds of tricks, if, you know, they're well tamed and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll make a video with him. He's really cute. So we're going to go pick him up tomorrow. My son's really excited, and we'll play with him all weekend. So that's about all, I think. So I hope all of you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week for my weekly update. Bye.